Hi there Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 18th of August. This week begins with Jupiter and Venus continuing to combine in the part of your scope that's to do with romance, to do with close alliances and even business and money, and it could lead to some kind of expansion or something very positive for you. But this needs to be tempered against the fact that with Mercury, the planet of communication, in conflict with Neptune, the planet of dreams, when it comes to any kind of deal making, or if you're trying to get the small print in some kind of contract organised, you really need to keep your wits about you, because somebody may talk a good game and they could mean it, but if something's overlooked or missed, then it could come at some cost to you. Now in the latter part of this week, Venus moves forwards but starts to square up with Saturn. And of course Saturn is the planet of structure but also of restriction. It's also your ruling planet, and it's in the part of your scope that's to do with your future. And it's to do with your friendships too. And there could be a bit of a pinch point in certain associations. In a romantic context, if you've been with someone for some time, and there's part of you that wants to go off and do more of your own interests, as Mars moves into the picture, combining with Saturn, but it too squaring up with Venus as well. It's possible that this could be a little bit of a jarring influence for the relationship, but sometimes some air and oxygen can actually help to increase the level of happiness between a couple rather than decrease it. But it requires both people to have the confidence to go for it and not feel threatened or jealous if there are other competing interests to the closeness of the relationship. On the other hand, it's possible that you could be attracted to someone within your circle of friends, or even someone from your past, but whether this can go forwards or not is another matter. You probably need to be really realistic about what you can go for. But you know, with Mars combining with Saturn, if you have got some big hopes for the future, this can certainly give you an awful lot of determination to really keep going. An attribute that you have anyway naturally in your nature, but Mars is going to give you a little bit more drive on top. Now right at the end of this week on Friday, the Sun moves into your sister Earth sign of Virgo, joining up with Mercury. Now for you, this does end a period of time which has been really quite intense. It's had opportunities, even joyful ones, but you probably will appreciate having a sense of a greater freedom from some of the intensity that has been going on. There has also been quite a compulsive vibe going around. So you may find yourself being able to be a little bit more logical. Sources of information can intrigue you towards the end of this week, as can travel and higher education. You may find yourself reading up about something that's important to you, and the more informed you can be, the better your prospects will also follow on from there. And if you are looking for greater variety and stimulation in your life, just to have a change, because after all it is as good as a rest, then as the minutes tick down on this week, you're preparing for a wonderful new moon which can provide a platform for the following month to do precisely this. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.